Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video for you, and it is my 6-month review of taking Nutrafol. So this product, as you probably know if you're clicking on this video, is an oral supplement to help hair growth. You can get this over the counter, although you do have to purchase it online, and the bottle says that it is clinically shown to increase hair growth and improve hair quality in women. 100% drug-free with natural stress adaptogens and growth-powering proprietary synergen complex. I love when companies make up these names for technologies and things. I just think it's so funny. But anyway, we will dig into all of that and tell you exactly my experience taking this supplement for the last 6 to 7 months, I'd say. So if you're interested in any of that, then just keep watching. All right, so this supplement itself comes in this nice glass bottle, but just to show you what the pills are, they are these pretty big yellow capsules, and the serving size for these pills is to take 4 of them per day. So you are taking quite a few, but I was really interested in testing this on myself to see how it would affect my hair growth. I had a few areas of concern, mainly the baby hairs in my temple area, and I thought I might have been experiencing a little bit of excess shedding before I started these. I don't know if it was just my imagination or if it was wedding stress or something else, but I thought maybe I was shedding a little bit more hair than I used to in the shower. So for those reasons, I wanted to give this a shot, and that's exactly what I did. So I have taken probably 6 to 7 months of this. I did skip some days here and there. I probably skip maybe 1 day a week or 1 day every couple of weeks, which is why I can't say I've done a full 7 months, but I am confident that I have finished a full 6 monthly packs of this. So even though I wasn't perfectly consistent, I was still pretty good for most of that time, especially in the beginning. I really only missed maybe like 1 or 2 days in the entire month. So first I want to talk about why I decided to try Nutrafol as opposed to any other hair growth serum or supplement out there on the market. And that's because I went to my dermatologist, and this was the only over-the-counter supplement that she recommended for hair growth, aside from Minoxidil, which is known as Rogaine. I don't know that we can even consider that a supplement or if that's just a drug, but that one, yes, is clinically proven to increase hair growth. I haven't tried it myself, but for a few reasons, I wanted to try the Nutrafol version. I wanted something that I could just ingest and not have to worry putting on my scalp or in my hair every day. I thought that this might be a little bit easier. And I also know that when it comes to Minoxidil, supposedly you do get some initial shedding before you get more hair growth, which I wanted to avoid. So for those reasons, I decided to try Nutrafol, and I'm glad that I did. I was very curious about it, but I do want to talk about some of the side effects of Nutrafol before we get into what my results were. So the first thing that you notice when you take these vitamins, aside from the fact that they are large pills and you have to take 4 of them, which is a little bit annoying, is that they do smell. It's not a very nice smell, so if you're feeling a little queasy, maybe you're hungover or you just, for whatever reason, your stomach isn't feeling great, that's when I found that I would skip this most frequently because the smell of it was really nauseating. And actually, when you look at the ingredients label, they do have zinc in them, and I, in particular, am very sensitive to zinc. When I don't have food in my stomach, I get pretty nauseous with that. So just be aware. I would say take this with food. And then let's talk about the ingredients in here. So the most notable ingredient is biotin, which I actually didn't realize until just a couple of months ago. We have 300 micrograms of biotin, which is 10,000% of your daily value. There's also vitamin A, vitamin C, D, iodine, zinc, selenium, and then this other synergen complex that they call, with a bunch of different things like ashwagandha, saw palmetto, curcumin, and a few other things. But I was a little bit surprised when I saw that biotin content. It almost makes me feel like that's the main ingredient in here, and that's probably what's doing the most work. I don't know if that's actually true, but I was a little bit surprised. I thought it would be more than just a biotin supplement, and it is. It does have other things, but it does seem like that is the star of the show when it at least comes to the percent daily value. Now, let's talk about the cost of these pills. So these pills are pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I want to say they are around $80 a month. You can get them in different subscription levels, so you can just buy a one-time packet. I think that one's maybe $85 for that one-time use, or you can get them in a monthly subscription and get about $5 off a month, or you can get it in a 3-month subscription, or you can even bulk up and get 6 months at a time, which is what I did over Black Friday. It will save you a bit of money, but it will still cost on average about $70 or more per month, which is a very significant price. All right, so moving on to my actual results with using Nutrafol for over 6 months now. I think probably the number one thing that people ask about is new growth. Have I seen any new growth? Have some of my bald or sparse spots on my head been filling out a little bit more? And I do think that yes, it has helped with new growth in the temple area of my scalp. So I'm gonna come closer and try to show you a little bit better. This area right here, it was quite a bit thinner before, and I have noticed a lot more coverage in the hair in that area. Same on the other side, and I will put up before pictures so you can compare for yourself. But I do think that it has actually worked with these little baby hairs here. And that was the main reason why I did want to try Nutrafol. It was that, number one, and then number two, hair shedding. I am happy with the additional growth that I've experienced, but I will say that for being on this for 6 months, really more than 6 months, I am a little bit disappointed that it wasn't more new growth. I was kind of thinking that my hairline would totally fill in all the way up here and there wouldn't be any thinner hair there, and that's just not the case. Now, as for hair shedding, I don't know that I've noticed anything different before and after using Nutrafol. It's just too hard to say. It might have helped a little bit to reduce hair shedding, but honestly, it's really difficult to tell. I still shed hair in the shower. I would say that's pretty much the same as before, or it's not significantly enough different that I can tell right off the bat, like, yes, absolutely, this has stopped my hair from shedding as much. So next up, let's talk about length. Has my hair grown any quicker than it did beforehand? And again, with this one, I'm not sure. I don't even think that they claim to have your hair grow faster than before. I've always had pretty good fast hair growth, so that wasn't an issue. So unfortunately for that one, I can't say either way. I don't think it really changed much. And then lastly, related to hair thickness, I was kind of wondering if it would affect how thick the individual strands of hair are. And honestly, again, I can't tell. Maybe it's only because I've been on it for 6 months, but the actual individual strands of hair, even in the new growth region, they're still pretty fine. I've always had fine hair. My hairstylists have always told me I have a lot of hair, like the count of the strands of hair on my head are pretty high, but the hair strands themselves are pretty thin, and I honestly don't think I've noticed much of a change in that sense. All right, so probably the next biggest question that you guys are wondering is, do I recommend taking Nutrafol? I would say if you are very concerned with your hair loss, hair growth, or the thickness or sparsity of hair in certain areas of your head, and you have the financial means to take this, then sure. I don't think it has very many negative side effects, but I would say don't expect it to be a miracle grow for your hair overnight. It does take time. It does take consistency. You have to be able to take 4 pills of these every single day or almost every single day in order to see some benefit. And that benefit that you'll see probably is not going to be crazy drastic. Of course, I do recommend speaking to your doctor because I know that biotin can interfere with certain lab diagnostic tests. So make sure to let your medical professionals know that beforehand. But other than that, I really haven't noticed too many side effects. But other than that, it's probably pretty safe to use. Now, on the other hand, if hair loss or sparsity in your hair is not a huge concern for you, or you don't have the financial means to purchase this every single month and stick with it, then no, I don't think that this is worth it. It is a very pricey supplement. Now, will I continue using this product? I have decided to discontinue using Nutrafol for now. It might change in the future. Because I haven't noticed a drastic change in my hair growth, I'm interested in trying Minoxidil or Women's Rogaine topically to see if that will increase hair growth in these areas, maybe a little bit more than the Nutrafol did. But I did want to bring up one other reason why I am considering stopping taking these, and that is the biotin and the iodine content in them. I have read in a few places from different estheticians and different doctors that those ingredients might actually lead to some acne production, and I know this is a big concern and one of the side effects from taking these. If you watch my channel, I have oily, acne-prone skin, and while I can't say that this product caused me to have acne, I will say that I had breakouts when I was on this pill, but I also had bouts of clear skin while I was taking the supplement. But I am planning on getting off of the hormonal birth control pill, which I believe has been helping suppress my acne over the last 10 years or so. And I'm a little bit nervous about how my skin will react getting off of the pill. So just to be extra cautious, I've decided to discontinue taking these. I just don't want to add anything to my diet that might make my skin worse after I get off of the hormonal birth control pill. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.